The anime's art style is just kids, which makes it really fucking weird. The fact that Rico can't go more than a couple episodes.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. No. Nope. It's now on my do not watch list. Do not watch ever list, actually. Nope, I'm good. We're off to a great start.
What the fuck? 2,000 years ago, an island's discovered. In the middle of it, a bottomless hole full of valuable, mysterious artifacts. Humans, being the greedy, opportunistic bastards they are, decide to set up shop around the seemingly endless supply of treasure, establishing a town along the edge of the ominous void and building a society which revolves around unveiling the secrets of the abyss next to them. Everything in the town functions around the common goal of exploration. The citizens are subject to a sort of class system. Newbie adventurers are given red whistles, which only let them go down 500 meters deep into the abyss. If a red whistle goes deeper than that, search parties are sent to bring them back. But if they go below 1,300 meters, it's treated as a suicide and the searches are called.
This is a kid's show? They made this for like children? For like people who are not 18 yet? What?
Off. On the opposite end of the spectrum are the white whistles,
a kid show?
legendary divers whose findings in the abyss are written into history, no questions asked, and who are seen as the highest level of humanity. With a white whistle, you can go down as deep as you want, and a lot of them end up going missing, trying to reach the mythical bottom of the abyss. But what makes the giant hole in the ground so dangerous? Well, the hard part isn't going down, it's actually coming back up.
What could possibly be dangerous about this gigantic fucking abysmal hole?
Like an old person on the stairs. As soon as you drop into the abyss, trying to get back up to the surface will have serious consequences on your body, which only get worse the deeper you go. Ascending from the first layer causes mild dizziness. The second gives you nausea, headaches, and turns you into a drunk college.
That sounds like an ocean pressure thing.
Girl. From the fourth layer on, you start bleeding out of every hole in your body. And finally, going past the sixth layer causes you to completely lose your humanity, disfiguring your body and making you go completely brain dead. Kind of like making a Twitter account. These universal symptoms are referred to as the curse of the abyss, which kills many of the divers who go down to try to make their mark on history. The ascension sickness isn't the only thing you've got to worry about though. To die from the curse, you actually have to make it to the hole, going back up to the surface part. Exploring the abyss is made hard by the fact that each of its layers are home to a variety of dangerous plants and animals that only seem to get smarter and more deadly the deeper you go. From a bird that eats people and mimics its prey's cries for help to lure in more food, to a big-ass poisonous porcupine that literally predicts your fucking
that he's a
movements.
punk ass.
The wildlife down in the abyss is just a giant fuck you to all the people trying to uncover its mysteries. Is this shit reminding anyone else of the ocean? Suffering more the further down you go, crazy-ass undiscovered creatures all trying to kill you? Man, the ocean's a scary place.
The ocean fucking sucks. Like, actually fuck the ocean. I agree.
The ocean. Anyway, all this makes death an incredibly common occurrence.
Divers are insane.
So common, in fact, that orphanages are set up to take in all the newly abandoned kids. And some of these orphanages even teach the kids how to become explorers themselves. Rico's a 12-year-old orphan with dreams of becoming a legendary explorer. The entire reason for the anime taking place is that a letter's found in the abyss from Rico's mom, one of the famous white whistles. It tells her to come down and meet her at the bottom of the abyss. The problem with this is that Rico's mom's presumably been dead for around 10 years, but Rico.
Oh, cool. So, you know, I'm just a well-meaning mother who has now made it to the bottom of the dangerous and deadly abyss, and now I'm going to tell my kid to follow me down. That seems very normal. And if I were that kid's mom, I would definitely do it for sure. Yeah, no, fuck you, mom. I'd be like, you know what? That's no, I'm good. I'm good.
So she sets off on a borderline suicide mission to reunite with the mother she hasn't seen in a decade. I'm not gonna lie. For the first couple episodes, I really couldn't stand Rico. She's a major squeaker.
She looks like, who the fuck is it from, Soul Eater? Maka. She looks like Maka from Soul Eater.
Couple sentences, she just starts screaming, and the sound of her voice made me irrationally angry for some reason. But as the show went on, she started growing on me. She's your typical pure, energetic kid character. She also gets tossed around like a rag doll for half the series. Luckily, she wears glasses, which by anime logic makes you intelligent. So in her abyss group of 2, she's the brains of the operation, calling out random facts about the wildlife that she learned from the orphanage and always keeping calm under pressure. She uses her creativity and problem solving to make up for the fact that she's built like a Q-tip Q-tip, and
Wow, I can't believe they killed Fish in this. It's pretty fucked up.
for the fact that she's built like a Q-tip and actually manages to be an important part of her group. The other
Like a
half of the
Q-tip.
duo is Reg, a robot with amnesia who's completely immune to the curse of the abyss. Can't really bleed out of your ass if you don't have
Wait, he's a robot? Huh.
He's the muscle of the group, being pretty much indestructible, having extendable arms,
Oh,
which
that's
makes
cool.
descending into the abyss easy. And did I mention that he has a fucking cannon built into his arms? Reg spends his time in the series saving Rico's dumbass from certain death.
Wait,
over
I
and
kinda
over.
like this.
Whenever there's any action in the show, 90% of the time, it's gonna have something to do with Reg in some way. Speaking of
Like, the premise is obviously fucked up, but I kind of like the aesthetics of it.
most of the action in the anime is short and sweet. At its core, it's a show about exploration and the childish ignorance of our main characters clashing with a dangerous, unforgiving environment. The show's at its peak when it's in
Jesus
survival
fuck,
and
dude.
discovery mode. Each layer of the abyss
Ugh,
has a
I take it
completely
back.
different environment, its own creatures, and a lot of ways for the duo to die.
I can manage a lot of things, but bugs eating your entrails is not one of them. I know. Shocking.
Made in Abyss is great because the world doesn't feel like it revolves around the characters like in other anime. These actually feel like two kids picked up and dropped off in the wilderness. They're foreigners in the abyss, thousands of feet away from their comfort zones, struggling to survive day to day. Everything I like about the show mostly goes back to the creativity put into making it. The concept's something I've never seen, and that's incredibly refreshing.
Honestly, hot take, Andy, it didn't even show that much. Like, it was a side profile of bugs swarming somebody's torso, and a little bit of red skin underneath where they were at. But that's all I need to see. Like, that's fucked up.
Considering the sheer amount of soulless, derivative, mass-produced shit that the anime industry pumps out every season. At a certain point, it all starts blurring together, and seeing something that paves its own path succeed is amazing. This is an anime that actually deserves a video game adaptation, unlike all the dogshit shonen and isekai games. Like, imagine if some boring, vapid shit like Konosuba got a video game. I'd buy it just to break the disc in half and shove it up my ass. Cut that part out the video. Cut it up. Made in Abyss also has a banging soundtrack, which manages to convey different emotions throughout the series and gives the scenes life. It's almost Zelda quality, which in my opinion is some of the highest praise a soundtrack can get. Now, moving on to the things I don't like. Made in Abyss suffers from a heavy case of anime weirdo syndrome. This isn't a show you're gonna be able to watch in public. I am not a fan of this anime's art style. It's kids. The anime's art style is just kids, which makes it really fucking weird. The fact that Rico can't go more than a couple episodes.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Nope. It's now on my do not watch list. Do not watch ever list, actually. Nope, I'm good. I'm good on that.
And not even discreetly. The anime just goes full frontal for whatever reason. Which I mean, why? There's also a stupid recurring joke with the robot having a human dick, which
like
combined
that.
with the art style is so fucking unsettling. I felt like such a loser sitting there and watching this shit during some scenes.
You felt like a loser sitting there. Is that what you felt like? Is that the word you're using to describe the feelings that were evoked when you were watching that? I see. Well, not my choice of words that I would use, but you know.
Scenes. But those are just minor critiques, no pun intended. While I might be a hater of the
Wait, those were minor Oh, nice choice of words, by the way. Minor critiques. I guess technically they were minor critiques, were they not?
character design, I can also concede that it's necessary for building the whole atmosphere of two little kids exploring a world in which they're relatively powerless. They're just prey. They aren't your usual broken-ass wish fulfillment character, you know, minus the fucking arm cannon. Made in Abyss isn't a world you'd want to live in. I hate orphans.
Really?
I also found the show to drag a little in the middle, but just as it started getting played out, it took a turn and the brutality ramped up 10 times, which I hope is the tone that the show keeps for season 2. To wrap things up, Made in Abyss is a show that at a first glance looks like some boring baby shit, but if you give it a chance, it takes you on an unforgettable adventure into an insane world full of high
I'm good,
stakes,
man. I'm
danger,
good.
and best of all, pretty well written characters.
8 out of 10. Yeah, you know, if you ignore the child porn, it's fine, guys. Well, that was interesting. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGunther/TTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program and you will get early access content as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.